Ideally, each newly minted PA or each new PA who gets a new job who joins our ranks would have an exceptional orientation. Join a group that is rich with other PAs who are experienced, wiser, and willing to serve in that mentorship capacity for their new colleagues. Unfortunately, this built-in mentorship and support rarely exist in such a robust and convenient situation. Coaching can fill the void that the lack of support and mentorship at a new position or as a new graduate leaves open. Welcome to The PA is In, the show created by PAs for PAs, where codependency with your supervising physician is a thing of the past, optimal team practice is the future, and physician associate has taken the place of physician assistant as the professional title of choice. I'm Tracy Bingaman, and I'm obsessed with redefining what success as a PA looks like and what it feels like. Here you'll find the mindset shifts, systems, and processes I use to escape healthcare burnout and integrate my work into my life. Work-life balance is a myth, and an integrated life where you thrive professionally, not a balancing act, is the goal here. My mission is to help you to grow into a unicorn PA who loves their job, has abundant energy, time to spare, and work-optional financial freedom. The PA is in. One of my very favorite things about being a podcaster is crossing paths with other incredible podcasters. If you love this show, especially when I share about my experience with healthcare burnout and recovery, you're going to want to check out the podcast, Burnout, What I've Learned So Far, hosted by my friend Meg Letty. Meg is a former CT surgery PA turned advocate for healthcare provider wellness. Turn in to hear how she recovered from burnout and integrated well-being into her life to create a life of dreams, not nightmares. Add Burnout, What I Have Learned So Far with Meg Letty to your podcast queue to start your journey to wellness and healing today. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The PA is In. Today, we're talking about a few of my favorite things: connection, community, and coaching. Connection and community while working in healthcare are essential to forward progress in your life and in your career. They are the things that remind us that we are not alone on this journey. Being connected to and in community with other PAs, NPs, physicians, and clinicians can help us to see what others are doing. Through that community, we see achievements modeled. By connecting with others, we're able to get feedback and sometimes commiserate about the challenges we face practicing modern medicine. There is something surprisingly comforting about being around others who just get it. Those who have been there and done that, seen it, and have both the wisdom and the scars to prove it are those who are best able to understand what we are personally going through. But what if you don't have this community and support network where you're working? Or what if there are other clinicians around you, but they all seem to have drank the Kool-Aid, so to speak? What if you look around, you look left and you look right, and the conditions in which you're practicing seem both untenable and unsustainable, but you are also the only one who seems to see that there is a problem with this situation and the way that things have been done in the past? If that describes your situation, if you are lacking that connection and community, coaching could be incredibly valuable to you. Today, I'm going to share about the coaching that I do in a one-on-one capacity. It's one tool to use to help you overcome obstacles, improve your communication, and develop a strategic plan for your life and career. If you're still wondering if coaching is for you, I'm going to share 4 types of PAs who could benefit from life and career coaching with yours truly. This list is not exhaustive, and it's not so cut and dry that you can't fall into more than one category or see yourself in your current situation reflected in more than one of these types of PAs. Often my coaching clients are, in fact, a blend of multiple types of PAs that I'm about to describe to you. After going through these 4 types of PAs that could benefit from career and life coaching, I'm going to describe some of the specific benefits of career and life coaching with me or in general. And then I'm going to share with you how you can participate if this sounds like something that would work well for you. First, the burned out PA. The PA who is overwhelmed, emotionally exhausted, and hungry for wellness and healing and balance and integration as a part of their life. Anxiety, burnout, depression, and exhaustion have reached record highs within our profession. In fact, burnout is a contributing factor in many PAs who are considering leaving their job or leaving the profession altogether. Burnout, heralded by this triad of symptoms of a decreased sense of personal accomplishment, depersonalization, and emotional exhaustion for clinicians, is on the rise. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the amount of work, the degree of acuity, the hours and demands that your job is asking of you, coaching can be a crucial part on your journey to healing. When working with clients who are experiencing burnout, we work to identify the source of the burnout, and then we go forward to create a personalized, comprehensive plan for how to approach recovery. This often includes things like building boundaries with work and home life, developing coping strategies, and creating systems for self care. We will work on honing communication with those in your life and work world. I love working with all different types of coaching clients, but I personally, having been through burnout and having walked through this journey of despair and this valley where I thought that being a PA was not going to be a sustainable part of my life, working with PAs who are walking through burnout has a special place in my heart because of that experience, because I've been there, because I've done that, and because I really love to see PAs who are sort of one foot out the door of clinical practice and not really sure if this is reasonable, sustainable, or something that they want to continue to do, figure out that it is practical and that with some fine tuning, it can be a rich part of a fulfilled life. Number two, the second type of PA that can benefit from coaching, the PA who is on the fence. That person who is wanting to lean in at work, but also considering leaping out of their current position. Sometimes when you're in the thick of it, it's hard to see the forest for the trees. For the PA who is on the fence, who oscillates between wanting to stay and make things better and needing to leave a job, the outside perspective of a career coach can offer this person is invaluable. If you've been going back and forth trying to definitively decide if you should go looking for work or lean into the position that you already have and try to make things better for you and for patients, coaching might be for you. A little note here, I do have a resource for you called the Decision Framework. If you go to tracybingaman.com/decide, I will link it in the show notes. There is a decision framework that can help you to preliminarily work through this decision and think about the factors of going or staying at a particular job and in a particular position. Oftentimes, we are on the cusp of either rolling up our sleeves and committing to make things better at our current employer or throwing in the towel and trying to figure out if the grass is, in fact, truly greener on the other side of the fence. That place of one foot in the staying camp and one foot out the door can be exhausting. It's hard to see the good in your current place of employment when you have one foot out the door. It's also hard to leave a job with confidence if your heart is a little bit broken, that it didn't work out, and your spirit feels the same. Coaching can help you get out of that middle ground, that no man's land, and make a decision with confidence, with strategy and intentionality that will benefit you, your career, and your patients in the end. The third type of PA that can benefit from life and career coaching is the PA who is ready to make a move. Whether it's considering changing jobs or looking for a new position or challenge, creating a strategic plan and executing that plan for where to go from here can be key when we think about coaching and how that factors into the situation. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we outgrow a job, or the job changes, or we are simply ready for a new challenge, a new situation, and a different setting to use our skills and to take care of patients. Inertia is a real thing. Staying in the same place, even if it's negative or a toxic setting, can often feel easier than making the move, changing jobs, deciding to leave, finding a new one, negotiating and deciding which jobs to pursue and which ones to let go. All of these tasks require focus, dedication, and are better if you have some accountability. Investing in your career and yourself during times of transition will add an extra layer of accountability and help you to navigate this transition as smoothly and intentionally as possible. Fourth, and certainly not last, who will benefit from career coaching, the brand new PA. the new graduate who is hungry for a mentor to help navigate life and work as a new provider. Ideally, each newly minted PA or each new PA who gets a new job who joins our ranks would have an exceptional orientation. Join a group that is rich with other PAs who are experienced, wiser, and willing to serve in that mentorship capacity for their new colleagues. Unfortunately, this built-in mentorship and support rarely exist in such a robust and convenient situation. Coaching can fill the void that the lack of support and mentorship at a new position or as a new graduate leaves open. I've never done this before, but I'm going to share something intimate, literally about my intimates on the podcast. After trying Vibrant Body Company's certified clean first layer bras and underwear, I threw everything else away. Life is too short to wear bras that don't fit. So schedule your virtual fit consultation with their master bra designer, Heidi. You get to Zoom, do live measurements, and find the exact right fit for you before ordering. Use the link in the show notes or the discount code Tracy15 for 15% off your Vibrant Body Company order. Make sure you try the thong and the semi-demi everywhere bra. You'll thank me later. So now I'm going to change gears a little bit and talk to you about some of the benefits of career coaching. I often describe my one-on-one coaching with clients as a mix of life and career coaching. We certainly do talk a lot about job and work and boundaries, but we also cover things like personal goal setting and values and how work and life are interplaying and how your work is affecting your life and how things that are going on in your life is affecting your ability to focus and do your best at work. Before we wrap up this episode, I'd love to share with you some of the benefits of life and career coaching. If you're on the fence about investing in yourself and your career, here are some of the perks. If coaching simply isn't in your budget at this time, or it's just not the best option for you to lean into yourself and to invest in your life and career, I still want you to listen closely and see if you can pull from some of these benefits of career coaching some things that you can DIY, that you can walk through some of these processes on your own to still see improvement in your life and in your career. The first benefit is clarifying goals and direction. Coaching helps individuals to gain clarity about their life and career aspirations. The back and forth interplay of coaching helps people to set specific, achievable goals that are unique for each person. The beauty of coaching, as opposed to seeking general resources or even tuning into something like this very episode, is the personalized guidance that you receive. While working through the issues, hurdles, and challenges that you are facing, we work to determine your specific values and priorities. This work results in a strategic plan for a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Oftentimes, we are so intent on putting one foot in front of the other, moving from task to tasks, that we often don't step back or zoom out to chart a course to a life and a career that feels different than the one that we have now. Coaching is a guided opportunity to take that step back and to be intentional about where your life is headed. Next up, benefits from career and life coaching: enhanced self-awareness. The coaching sessions facilitate a process of self-reflection and self-discovery and self-awareness. This helps people to identify their strengths and become intentionally aware of their weaknesses and to help them see their own blind spots. This awareness lends itself to individuals making better choices, to identifying mindset and negativity, and to be proactive about living their life on purpose with a purpose. Next up, overcoming obstacles. Working in medicine is fraught with never-ending challenges. Obstacles will continue to come up. Coaching helps to support clients in overcoming these obstacles. Clients learn strategies to do just that, both at work and at home. It's not about eliminating challenges and resistance, but rather equipping you to be able to better navigate those challenges in the future on your own. The goal for coaching is not to be dependent on a coach indefinitely. The goal is for a short period of time for you to be able to develop the skills and the strategies that you need to conquer things that come up in the future. Next, better communication. Ultimately, everything in this life comes down to communication. It's the key for being able to cultivate a network, to connect with patients, to discuss issues with your administrators, and to have productive and rich relationships outside of work. Coaching helps you to navigate difficult conversations. You'll learn tools for improving your collaboration and feel more deeply connected with those in your life, but also with your patients. Work-life integration. If you've been hanging around for a bit, you know that I simply don't believe in work-life balance. I don't think that we can take this snapshot in time where your life and work are perfectly balanced on a scale, and that is a sustainable way to live. Coaching can help you to develop work-life integration, where work is clearly contained within the boundaries that you've built for it, where life is rich and fulfilling, and when you aren't at work, you aren't stressed out about or thinking about work. Work-life integration is this idea that your work is woven into a part of your life, but also it doesn't have this remarkable power over every single aspect of your life. It's not so draining and so overwhelming and so stressful that you're not able to really enjoy your life outside of work because you're stressed out about the work that you are doing. Next, boosted confidence. Coaching through accountability and imparting tools on those who benefit from it helps people to feel empowered. It bolsters a belief in one's abilities. It improves client confidence, and it helps those clients to understand the strength of their skills. It helps us to overcome things like imposter syndrome and questioning our decisions and really stand strongly in what we believe to be true and right and best for ourselves and our patients and our group or practice. This results in improved productivity, confidence, and results in success that is objectively measured by the people in your life, but also feels really good to you. Coaching can help with career advancement and transitions. Now, we talked about the transitions a little bit earlier, but if you're looking to lean in, to take a new position, to step into leadership, grow professionally, and have this career coaching, it can really be a key part of that journey. Alternatively, if you're debating a change in specialty, a change in job, a change in setting, coaching can help you decide to make that change and choose that decision with confidence. It can also offer you accountability as you search for jobs or advice as you choose between different options and navigate the negotiations that come from that. Accountability. Typically, my clients have weekly calls with me, and this provides them with a sense of accountability. Knowing that someone is going to ask you how it's going improves your effort in whatever it is that you're working on. We also have an opportunity to do things like celebrate achievements and track progress and make adjustments as needed as we go along. Burnout recovery. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but for clients that are experiencing overwhelm and burnout, we chart a strategic plan towards wellness, wholeness, and healing. We work to identify the source of the burnout and we discover coping mechanisms for that specific source of the burnout. We can make changes so that throughout the day, even when you're stressed out, even when things are overwhelming at work, that you can feel human again as you work so hard to take care of your patients. And last but certainly not least, maybe even the most important benefit of coaching is that it can lead clients to have a better sense of personal fulfillment. Clients report more happiness and have an increased sense of purpose in their lives. They have a strategic plan for improving their lives from a global standpoint, hitting upon the specific challenges that they are facing during this season of life. Coaching benefits are certainly variable person to person, and each experience is unique and tailored to the specifics of the situation. Ultimately, a person's dedication to growth and willingness to do the work, to actively engage in self exploration and growth, is crucial to the outcome. If coaching is on the horizon for you, if it's something that you've been considering, if you are on the cusp of making this investment in yourself, in your life, and in your career, I'd love it if you kept me in mind as on the list of potential partners on that journey. If you ever want to move forward with me from a coaching standpoint, this is how it works. Super simple. I know that you have so much going on that this is very streamlined. We have a quick 30-minute consultation call in which we discuss your current level of burnout, your current situation, what your career and personal goals are, so I can get a real idea of where you're at. Then we, decide if it's a good fit, right? So it has to be a good fit for me and a good fit for you. And then we go forward to set a time for our weekly coaching call. Then, over the course of the coming 3 to 6 months, we create a strategic plan to diagnose the source of your burnout, to identify the problems that you're facing at work or in life or at home, and work towards recovery. Life is way too short to work in a career, a job, a position where you don't feel passion and purpose anymore. You were put on this earth to thrive and live your very best life. And if you don't feel like that is happening, coaching can be the thing that gets you over that hump. My clients gain clarity on their core values. They learn how to build effective, enforceable boundaries, and they remember how to prioritize their own care, goals, and basic needs. With this simple but personalized process, they learn to rekindle the flame of their passion and purpose, both in life and in medicine. I have time on my calendar that's blocked every week for your first free 30-minute consultation. Would you like to get together soon? If so, you can find the link in the show notes. It's the fastest and easiest way to get on my calendar. You can check when you're available, find a time, plug yourself in. And even with that 30-minute consult, you will walk away with some strategic tips, even if you decide that coaching is not for you. If you have questions, you can send them to us at themoneypa@gmail.com. I hope, if nothing else, this episode reminded you that your life and your career are worthy of your investment for time to be spent to make them better, for dedication, for self and professional development, and for improvement. That is all for today. This PA is out, and I will see you next time. Congratulations, you've just joined an awesome club. By listening to a full episode of The PA is In, you are officially on the Unicorn PA team. Welcome aboard. What most team members do is they subscribe to the podcast because that allows them to automatically get the latest episode of the show. The life of your dreams exists on the other side of taking action. Keep making small shifts and keep getting better. Your life will improve, your career will soar, and you will have the confidence you need to create your own success. I will see you in the next episode. This PA is out.